Yo, it's your boy J4Peace back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about Big Mom. Yes, and before we get into it, if you guys want to join my second channel, link in the description. If you guys want to join my Discord, link in the description as well to grow the community there. And if you guys want to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications for my content, want to join the family, you know what I'm saying? We grinding, you know what I'm saying? We doing our thing. So, you know what I'm saying? Help your boy out if you want to. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So you're probably wondering, okay, J4Peace, what do you mean by this? What do you mean the Big Mom making a big impact? Well, I feel like Onagonashima Big Mom has made a big impact on OPBR over the past year and a half. Now, when she first came out, she costed around 1,800 gems, which makes her one of the cheaper EXs ever released, right? She was a defender slash runner, which made her very, very, very powerful, right? And the amount of moves in her arsenal, she had 4 skill moves. Okay, she has around 4 skill moves, my nigga. 4. Okay. Oh, but guys, ignore the metal set. Okay, ignore this metal set. This is ass. Okay, ignore this metal set. This is just for support. This is just for support. I know y'all gonna be mad. I know y'all gonna be like, J4P, what the fuck is that? I know. It's okay. It's only for support. Okay. Anyway, right. Back to the point here. She was cheap. She has a lot of moves in her arsenal. Not just that too. By the end of the 4th anniversary, right? So, like, you know, Kaido, Hybrid Kaido was released. Then we got Onagonashima Zoro was released. You know what I'm saying? Like, very, very powerful as well. By the end of that, during that meta, a lot of us concluded that Big Mom was the most powerful EX at that time. She's still very relevant today. You still use it today, but I don't think she has aged more well than Hybrid Kaido and Zoro now. But at that time, she was literally one of the strongest there was. And even until the 4.5 anniversary when Gear 5 came out, she was a main counter to Gear 5 Luffy as well. So she was not only the cheaper EX, but she was also very, very powerful. And this comes to my point of impact. This is what comes to my point. In my opinion, I feel like the first EXs used to seem invaluable because they were released first, they had their moment, and then the newer EX came in and just bent them over and gave them the BBC treatment, nigga. Like, they just gave it to this nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that we used to think that first EXs used to be like waste, like used to be side chicks. You know how there's the wife, and then there's the side chick, and then there's the whore, right? The first EX was the whore and the side chick combined. The main EX was the wife. That's the person you cuff. That's the person you have on your team. You know what I'm saying, fams? Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm looking at Big Mom here, she changed all of that. She changed all of that. She was the wife you needed to marry. She was that nigga, you know? And it makes you wonder now. It makes you more questionable and more skeptical into every anniversary from now on. Okay, which EX should I summon on? Which EX should I summon on the first EX? Should I summon on the last EX? Which one's gonna be the more powerful one? Who's gonna be the one that's I want to invest my RDs into? You know, especially for people who like to gamble, or people who like to save their gems. It's like, which EX should I invest into now? It kind of makes you more question. It kind of makes you more like ask more questions now for each and every anniversary now when it comes to summoning for EXs. You know what I'm saying? I think her impact was good. It showed that. You know, me, when I got Big Mom, I summoned her when she first came out because she's pretty cool, one of my favorite characters. Pretty funny, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, some people, they didn't like Big Mom because they, you know, especially the fact that they were hearing rumors that Zoro might be an EX or Kaido, and there were people making theories of, oh, might this be this, or there was even rumors, I think, of Gear 5 Luffy. Some idiots were saying that Gear 5 Luffy was going to be released that month, that around that time too. I don't know how the people came up with that, but you get what I mean, right? Like, people were really rumoring, like, oh, yo, Luffy, Gear 5 Luffy's coming out, bro. Oh my god, bro. Luffy's coming out or whatever. So people were like, no, I'm not summoning on Big Mom. That she's just clearly a clear bait for something else. She was a clear bait, for Hybrid Kaido and Zoro, but she's still very powerful. She was still very powerful, and she ended up being the strongest, and lots of people ended up regretting it, not summoning for her now. Now, looking back at it now, I think Zoro is the more timeless unit now. Hybrid Kaido is still very used today. Big Mom as well, but since Roger exists, it's kind of like, fuck. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like kind of like, damn. It's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like, defenders have been done dirty a lot. I'm not gonna lie. The defenders have been done dirty a lot in these past recent years. Well, the past recent year, but defenders have been fucked. Okay? Literally, with no condoms. Fully raw. Pause. But you get what I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? They haven't been like that. So Big Mom's kind of... Big Mom's still very powerful. She can still do her thing. But I don't think it's as great as Hybrid Kaido and Zoro. But she did her thing, and I feel like she's not one of those units that you could just throw her to the side. Like, I feel like she's one of those units that will still be very relevant and still really good. Like, she's still a great option to use in League, especially years down the line. Like, we don't know how the game's gonna develop down the line, so she could end up being a very relevant EX character coming back into the meta. You know what I'm saying? Like Hybrid Yamato, for example. When Hybrid Yamato first released on the Golden Week, this was like almost about a year ago from now. Yeah, almost a year, because it's May 12 right now, is it? Or May, I don't know, May 3rd, I don't know, right? She was released back then when Filmer Shanks was out, and Filmer Shanks, well, no. Like, she was fully counted by Filmer Shanks, so a lot of people were trying to use Filmer Shanks, whatever, to try and deplete her presence. And then, of course, then Gear 5 Luffy came out, whatever, right? And so she was used, but she wasn't used a lot. Like, she can do her thing against Gear 5 Luffy if you're pretty good, if you're good at the game and you can counter Gear 5 Luffy. But like, she wasn't used as much, right? But after the 5th anniversary, she's been used a lot because she can counter Roger. So she's aged well. So it's the same thing with Big Mom. Like, you can't be fully too short because her arsenal is amazing. Like, whether you like it or not, her arsenal of 4 skills, 2 invisible skills, you're not gonna get rid of a unit like that easily. Like, that's just impossible. Well, not impossible, but it's more less likely. Like, she's still gonna play a very huge role in the meta for the upcoming years down the line. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's my broader perspective on the impact. I want to hear your guys' perspective and your opinions. I always like to hear your opinions and whatever, so please leave your comments down below. I always like to respond to all of them. And anyway, hope you guys stay strong, stay safe, stay blessed, and yeah, peace.